Oh my goodness, look at this place. Whoa. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I am Dan. We're exploring the world city by city as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. Today we are in Helsinki, Finland, our first stop in Finland, sitting here in the Baltic Sea, in the Gulf of Finland, right on the coast here. Really interesting city, an old historic place. I'm excited to explore this. Let's get on the streets and see what we find. Let's start here in kind of the main, well, it looks like the kind of main downtown area. All right, we're on the street here. Bright sunny day. Very nice out. Interesting buildings all around. All right, let's move down this street. Tons of people out, tons of cars out. Some cute shops around. Not a lot of high rises, all kind of 4-story, 5-story, at least in this area. But yeah, a bunch of people on the streets. Let's take a left turn here. Very pretty view down this street, isn't it? This is a pretty large city. It's about 1.3 million people in the urban area. So, good size. I like the look of this. The street has a lot of trees on it here. Maybe we'll take a right on there. Looks like the tram runs down here or some sort of something on tracks. This is the capital and most populous city in Finland. So I'm sure we'll see some government buildings. This is often ranked as one of the most livable cities on Earth. You know, by people who rank those kinds of things. Oh, there's a tramway right there. Lovely building up here on the left. That's nice. Kind of an older vehicle there, to my eyes. Yeah, I really like the look of this one. Isn't that nice? Look at the way it sticks out. Very pretty. Is that an old Volvo there? Something like that. Some good European vehicles all around, of course, as you'd expect. There was a newer tram car back there. We're kind of on the sidewalk here. This is an old place. I read that the city is... people have been living in this area since the Iron Age, at least. Let's take a left turn up here. And they found evidence of that. It was occupied by the group of people called the Tavastians. Let's pop up. And I read the Tavastians actually still exist as a people group. Smaller group in Finland. Interesting. Nice little park there. Sitting right in the water here, as you'd expect. Port city here. Looks like is that a cruise ship here? Wonderful 3D views of everything. How great is this? That's fantastic. Got a little helipad on there. All right, so you can take a cruise out of here. This looks like it might be a shipbuilding. Not sure. It looks like you could fit a whole ship in there, maybe. Let's drop down somewhere else. How about right along the water? Oh, this is very pretty out here. Great views. A little mini golf here on the left. I would definitely check that out. I love mini golf. I don't go often enough, but I always have a great time when I do. Great views out of there of the water. Interesting. So the area is the Swedes colonized the region back in the 13th century. Tons of boats there. And it was established as a trading town in 1550 by King Gustav of Sweden. That's what I read. People out jogging, biking. Lovely place to just enjoy the views, enjoy the summer sun here. Guy mowing grass there. Very idyllic views out here. Lovely boats, islands out there, all kinds of things you could explore if you have a boat. Great old buildings in here too. I really like the look of all of this. Let's go back into these streets a little bit. can't quite read the name of this street. Very long. Jungfrustigen, something like that. But it was really, for centuries, it was just a small town, hunting, fishing kind of town. I read there was a terrible plague, not just in the city, but in the whole region back in 1710 that killed a ton of people. It was really devastating. That's something we haven't had to deal with in quite some time as a people. At least most of the world hasn't dealt with large-scale plagues like that. There's always a fear of it, of course, even today. But that used to be much more commonplace, and even 100 years ago, that was just could be absolutely devastating. Great looking building here on the right. Yeah, the tram goes all the way through here. You can see it. Interesting. And then Russia. So Russia defeated Sweden in 1808, and it annexed Finland. Interesting. They laid siege to the fortress, and I don't know if it was related, but I read that like a quarter of the city burned at that time. I think it was related to the siege, but I'm not certain. This is quite idyllic, isn't it? It just seems very nice out. Great for bike riding. Bright yellow building there. I don't know about that paint choice. Kind of neat though. This old coat of arms or something on there. Maybe it's a museum. Not quite sure. Great looking buildings. Let's take a right here. Nice plaza here. Very nice. Market. Bicyclists out here. Orbiting around here. Let's keep moving down this street. Lovely street. All this cobblestone. Here you can tell they're replacing parts of it. It's very complicated to keep up the cobblestone. Look at how they, it's every bit as rudimentary as it kind of looks there. Gotta lay these all out one by one. It's a lot of work. Love this building. Beautiful stonework. Wood doors and so forth. Interesting. So then I read the Russian Emperor Alexander the First. He moved I guess the capital of Finland was elsewhere, and so he moved the capital to Helsinki. Hey, we're back out by the water. There's a couple cruise ships out there. Viking Line. Great building here. Look at this brickwork. Lovely. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at this. Look at this doorway there. What is that? Not quite sure. That must have been the historic. I don't know if you get on a cruise ship there or something, or maybe a train would come through here. I'm not quite sure. Huh. Fantastic place though. I don't think a train would go through here. I'm not sure. Ferris wheel in the distance, all kinds of fun. People out just strolling about, taking pictures. Oh, this looks like a good time. Guy playing an accordion back there. Toss him a coin or two, I'm sure. Tents all set up through here. Is this to protect from birds? Is that what this netting is? Or maybe you can hang things from it. I'm not quite sure. Wonderful buildings all through here. A lot of the city I was reading was developed in this Neoclassical style, which is similar to St. Petersburg, of course, because it was under Russian control at that point in the mid-1800s. And we're actually not far from St. Petersburg. We're quite close to Russia. Stunning building here. My goodness. Look at how decorative this is. Wow. Just dressed up to the nines there. Fantastic. Oh, I love that. This whole stretch here with this park along here. Real nice boulevard. Tons of people out. Maybe a little touristy. That's gorgeous, though. What a place. Look at that. What a place. This whole stretch is beautiful here. Let's drop back down. I don't think I can even try to pronounce this street name. It's very long. Some newer buildings in here. Interesting. That's great. Let's move down this street. Yeah, they definitely have some like older cars, and then they have like a newer generation of vehicles I've seen as well. Huh. But I read the, so then back in 1918, right after or during the end of World War I, there was a civil war in Finland, and the net result of it was Finland broke off from Russia, and for a minute it seemed like they were actually going to join with Germany, but then Germany lost the war, and they ended up as their own independent democratic republic. Some figure up here on a horse. 1867-51. Interesting. Okay. Looks like some... Not quite sure. Maybe some Russian figure? Not sure. Definitely very walkable. Pretty flat all through here. It's all kind of low level here. Oh, here's the train station. Let's get a look at that. Oh man, oh my goodness. What a train station this is. Fantastic, with these figures here. Some of them are so human, like they've gotten blurred by Google, it looks like. They've picked them out. Fantastic place. Nice, I read this was opened in 1919. So I guess, yeah, right about as they gained their independence. It would have been designed and developed prior to that, though. Beautiful clock tower up there. Wonderful building. This whole plaza in here is super stunning, just very grand. You get off the train and you come out here, catch a bus, continue on your travels. Lovely building up here, very Romanesque style. Looks like a casino up here. Interesting. But the city grew rapidly, I read then, and it urbanized, and then it grew so fast and became such a developed place. It actually won the rights to hold the Summer Olympics here in 1940. Or I guess I think they were going to be held maybe in Tokyo, but they were canceled, and then they were going to come here, and ended up the entire Olympics was canceled because of World War II. And so they actually had built an Olympic stadium. This is kind of neat here. I like this curved building. Let's check out that I think you can. It's still here. The Olympic Stadium was built. And, oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, it looks like they're actually redeveloping this. Look at that. Definitely working on it. And then the Olympics were finally held here in 1952. Oh, we can actually that's perfect. Ah, nice. Not sure if this is prior to that redevelopment. Looks like this is being worked on, perhaps. Nice looking stadium. Definitely has that kind of vintage look. An older place, right? No luxury booths here, that kind of thing. It's neat. I like that. They did put in some new screens at the end, it looks like. All kinds of other events, tennis, all this stuff was, I'm sure, developed for the Olympics. Here's a velodrome. Yep, here's a velodrome. Biking, you can tell. Very unusual stadium there. That's not seating. That's, angled for bicycling. Very neat. All right, let's get back on the streets here. Maybe up in this neighborhood. This looks... Yeah, this looks nice. Oh, neat building up there. Maybe a church. Oh, I like the look of that. Very pretty. Yeah. Super clean all here. I can't believe how pretty these roads are. All with this kind of fan pattern. Although it looks like they broke it here when they fixed something. It's a shame they didn't put it back as it was. Clearly some hills up in this part. It's not all flat or anything. You can tell we're kind of descending through town. It looks like we can't go through that way. I've never been to Finland, well, either on this virtual tour or in real life. I'd love to come visit though someday. I think this has a lot of things that I like when, exploring a city. It's just got a lot of history, beautiful design work, and tons of shops and restaurants. It's by the sea. Those are all big positives in my book. My goodness. Oh my goodness, look how neat this is. Oxygenol. That's great. I just love the look of all of this. Some of these buildings are a little taller. Again, no skyscrapers to speak of whatsoever here. I don't think I've seen anything taller than 8 stories maybe or something. Maybe a steeple or something. Kind of a pretty building here. This looks new. Interesting. Very pretty windows on that. Just want to get another view of that. I think I like that, yeah. Boy, if you love water, if you love fishing or boating, this is a great city to live in. There's so many places to, dock a boat, or look at all these islands you could explore. It's all just, all these islands. Can we see any of this out here? Let's drop over to a random island. Oh, very nice. Whoa. Oh, this is great. Come here, go down to the beach, go swimming. I think these are like changing rooms, maybe. I guess so, I don't know. Yeah, I can't quite think what that would be. A tiny hotel? That can't be, it's too small for that, I think. Maybe a bathroom? Again, cruise ship in the distance. This looks just like a great place to come hang out. Bring the family, maybe. Beautiful island there. Here you can see a big ship coming in. Love that. All right, let's see something else. Let's check out... oh yeah, I saw this. Okay, this is called Senate Square. Let's get on the street here. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, look at this place. Wow, sitting up here along these stairs. Whoa. An unbelievable plaza here. Capped by this fantastic cathedral. This is the Helsinki Cathedral, built in 1830, completed in 1852. Wow. I saw a picture of this on Wikipedia, but it's quite impressive here in 360 images. My oh my. How grand of a place that is. And this whole area is just amazing. Big statue there. Let's check out one of these single pictures here, maybe, see what we get. Ooh, okay, very nice. All right. Wow. Some sort of Christmas market going on here. Again, there's that statue. I read that. I think that's Alexander II. You can read that there. This was put up in 1894, I read. Fantastic. Oh, this is great. Little merry-go-round. Very cool. Got the whole Christmas spirit here. This is nice. Oh, I would have a great time going around there. Let's see if we can drop inside this actual cathedral, because this looks like this could be amazing. Oh my goodness, and it is. Very beautiful. Can actually move around a little bit. I read this seats 1,300. Which is kind of hard to believe. I guess that seems right. Wow, wow, wow. Really is in great shape for being, so old. Looks essentially brand new to my eyes. Looks very nice. People checking it out. I think those are mostly tourists. Maybe some worshipers. I don't know. That's a wonderful place. It's a neat park here back by this train station. Let's go through this park. Oh, lovely. I would certainly come here. I always love coming to the gardens. Check out all the plants and all that. Love it. Super, just classic. Very pretty here. Neat place. Boy, I really could easily spend a week or two here just taking this all in. Obviously, living here seems like it'd be a pretty good life. But just even as a tourist, I could easily see spending some good time here. What's going on with this circle building here? This is neat. Oh, pop back up there. Let's get back on the street. There we go. Kind of interesting. Shops in there. I like this place too. This is so nice. People out enjoying a meal. I like that place. That's cool. I don't know. What do you think? I'm definitely impressed by this city. I'm going to have to check out more of Finland here. Some of the smaller cities up further north could be interesting. There's no way, I don't know if it's all mapped as well as this. If it is, that's so impressive. I love checking out any city on Google Maps. I really do. But a really well-mapped city is just an extra treat. Even to be able to, when you can get up and orbit around these places, it really gives you a good sense of it. Someday, I'm convinced the whole world will be mapped at this fidelity, or even greater. I'm sure, but even greater, right? Someday it's going to be just truly photoreal. Oh, here's an amusement park. Look at that. We can see all this. Look at that. Ferris wheel, roller coasters. Definitely check that out. That looks really fun. Man, what a cool place. All right, one or two more views. I've got to wrap this up. Let's see. Let's go along this route out here. Maybe go across one of these bridges. Oh, much quieter out here. Lovely home back in there, it looks like. Just taking the highway tour here. Definitely a great city to go bike riding in, I think. That'd be a really fun way to take it in. Oh my goodness, so pretty here. This fog coming in. Love this atmosphere. Oh, this is 100% up my alley. Yeah, I love it. I love all kinds of places, I really do, but something just dreamy about this kind of scene, Literally looks like something out of a dream. And then we're into the bright, harsh light and the cold winter here. So that's the other part of it, is it gets pretty chilly, I think, up here. We're quite far north. Getting just lost going through all of this. Many of these sort of islands are well connected by little bridges and so forth. Obviously, not all of them. Just want to pop up one more time, get like a wide view of this. Yeah, some of this is all connected all in there. But of course, as you get further out, so many islands here. All these little ones you could explore. I'm sure some of them are privately owned or something, I would think. All of this, you could spend weeks and lifetimes exploring this. What's going on in this random one? Who knows? Cabins set up here. Great to like come out to some of these and, you know, I don't know if you can put up a tent, camp the night there. Certainly some places you must be able to do that, right? School here on the left, I think. Ooh. 2 steps forward, 1 step back there. Uh-oh. Some car troubles. Oh, we've all been there. Staring helplessly into the void. Good luck, buddy. Call AAA. Nice. Very cool place. All right, one more place. One more view. I know we haven't seen very much. If you live in Helsinki, or you know it well, let me know what some of your favorite places are. I'll come back and check it out. I always try to. I usually get back. Let's go over here. What's going on in this? Oh. It's kind of interesting. Can't quite tell what's up there. Looked like there was like a dome in the middle. Interesting rock formation here. Just kind of left the natural rock. Oh, I guess it's a church. Let's drop inside. This is super unusual. Wow. Whoa. My goodness. Wow. What a beautiful church. I mean, that's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. That has to be one of the coolest churches I've ever seen. Really, really unique. I love it. I can't believe that's a real place. Boy, if I was going to church, I'll tell you what, I'd go in there. I think I'd stop in either way, right? Just to take that in. That's fantastic. Man, just built into the rocks and this roof. I love that. I can't stop looking at it. Very impressive. I'm so glad I saw that. What a unique place. I love it. All right, well, for now I'm going to add this to my map. If you have any places you want me to check out, especially if you have any other places in Finland you think I might like seeing, let me know in the comments. Helsinki. Put this on my map. And, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Share it around if you think other people might like it. I know these videos are a little unusual, but, oh well. There it is on my map. If you enjoyed this, check out some of my other tours. I was in Estonia. Oh, Parnu, that was amazing. And I'm gonna get back to this part of the world here. See more of kind of this northern part of Russia here. Barely been into Sweden at all. All right, I'll be back here someday soon. I promise. All right, till next time.